$1,999. 7 years of waiting. Let that sink in. Apple's foldable iPhone just leaked its real name. It's not the Fold, it's not the Flip. It's the iPhone Ultra. And it's coming this September. The name, the specs, the price, and the one thing Apple still hasn't solved. Stay to the end. The verdict might change your mind. Multiple credible leakers, including Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, confirm Apple's foldable is real, on schedule for September 2026, and bringing technology Apple has never shipped before. Let me break it down. Forget iPhone Fold. Chinese leakers, Digital Chat Station, and Instant Digital both landed on the same name, iPhone Ultra. The logic tracks. Apple Watch Ultra, M, Ultra chips. Ultra is Apple's ceiling, and this phone has to earn it. Here's what the 2026 lineup looks like. iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, and iPhone Ultra. 3 tiers. One flagship that's a whole different category of device. Mark Gurman called it, quote, the most significant overhaul in the iPhone's history. That's not hype. That's Bloomberg's most connected Apple journalist putting his reputation on it. So why did Apple wait 7 years? One word, the crease. That ugly fold line visible on every Android foldable since 2019. Apple refused to ship a foldable with that problem. While Samsung shipped imperfect hardware year after year, Apple sat out and solved it instead. The solution wasn't engineering. It was chemistry. Optically clear adhesive, or OCA. Samsung Display, in a 3-year exclusive deal with Apple, applies special glue that dramatically reduces crease visibility. Mass production starts May 2026. Gurman says it's still not perfect, but it's significantly better than any Galaxy Fold. The outer screen is 5.3 inches, deliberately small to encourage you to open the phone. The inner screen is 7.8 inches with a 4:3 ratio. That's closer to square than the tall rectangles we're used to. Think iPad in your pocket. Inside, the A20 Pro on a 2nm process. Apple's most efficient chip ever made. A C2X chip for 5G satellite connectivity. An N2 network chip for next-gen speeds. And the biggest battery Apple has ever shipped, 5,800 milliamp hours. For comparison, the iPhone 17 Pro Max ships with roughly 5,000 milliamp hours. The Ultra goes to 5,800. That's a 16% jump, and paired with that 2nm chip, battery life should be genuinely impressive. The road to this moment wasn't straight. Samsung shipped the first Galaxy Z Fold in 2019. By 2022, Ming-Chi Kuo was predicting Apple's foldable by 2024. By 2023, the crease problem reportedly halted development. In 2025, Samsung Display locked in a 3-year exclusive. And in 2026, it's finally happening. Now here's where it gets interesting. No Face ID. Apple decided dual sensors would cost too much on a foldable, so Touch ID returns. On the power button, like an iPad. And no telephoto lens, just 248. Megapixel cameras, wide and ultra-wide. 4 cameras total when you count the front punch holes. How does it stack up against the Galaxy Z Fold 7? The iPhone Ultra starts at around $1999, roughly $200 more than Samsung's flagship foldable. Apple brings better crease tech in its software ecosystem. Samsung brings a bigger outer screen, triple rear cameras, and under-display Face ID. Pricing, analysts, and leakers converge on $1,999 for the base 256GB model. Top configuration at 1TB runs up to $2,900. September 2026 is the target launch window. Gurman says September announcement alongside iPhone 18 Pro. But the Ultra shipping date could slip to December. Supply constraints are expected at launch. If you want one early, you'll need to move fast on pre-orders. So, is $2,000 worth it? For Apple loyalists who want iPad productivity in their pocket, maybe yes. But at this price, you're paying a $200 premium over the leading Android foldable, getting fewer cameras, and accepting a crease that Gurman describes as significantly improved but not gone. Apple waited 7 years while Android foldable stumbled. If their track record means anything, the iPhone Ultra won't be perfect at launch, but it will become the benchmark everything else gets measured against. Watch this space.